Hi, I'm Juliana Hever, and this is the What Would Juliana Do Q&A. Today's question is, what is the right amount of fat to consume in a really healthy diet? It's a great question. In fact, it's perplexed researchers and scientists for decades, if not longer. On one end of the spectrum, we have doctors like Dr. Dean Ornish and Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn, who have successfully reversed late-stage cardiovascular disease using a low-fat plant-based diet, about 10% of calories coming from fat. And likewise, Dr. Neal Barnard and PCRM have been able to help people lose a lot of weight and increase their insulin sensitivity, even in people and diabetics, with a low-fat vegan diet, again, about 10% of the calories. On the other end of the spectrum, however, are things like the Mediterranean diet, for instance, where they consumed, the population before 1960, consumed a fat percentage of between 29 to 40% of total calories, depending on the region. This population did exceedingly well health-wise. They had the lowest mortality around the world at that time, decreased risk for coronary artery disease or cardiovascular disease, and decreased risk for many cancers. So what is the perfect number? We don't really know. We don't have a definitive number. What's more important perhaps than how much fat you consume is the source of fat, where you're getting your fat from. Now remember that all whole foods contain some macronutrient distribution of carbohydrates, protein, and fat across the board. Even leafy greens have omega-3 fatty acids in there. It's once you process it or refine the food that you run into trouble, like oils. Oil, you basically take something very healthy like an olive and you're extracting out the fiber, a lot of the micronutrients, the carbohydrates, all the other things, and you're left with pure fat, 100% fat, about 120 calories per tablespoon. So it's best to get your fat from whole food sources. Now, wonderful whole foods that are high in healthy fats, like monounsaturated fatty acids and healthy omega-3 fatty acids, include nuts, especially walnuts, seeds, especially flax, hemp, and chia seeds. And there's also a lot of healthy fats in soy products, leafy green vegetables, and avocados and olives have wonderful monounsaturated fatty acids. So try to get your fats from the whole food sources. Don't worry so much about the total quantity, because if you're eating a wide variety of healthy whole plant foods, you're gonna do just fabulous. If you have a question that you want me to answer, or you're looking for nutrition counseling or online support groups, find me on my website, www.plantbaseddietitian.com, or on Facebook as Plant Based Dietitian, and Twitter, of course, as @PlantDietitian. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.